Well, we're back with Dave Helland of Helland Construction, who's been here working on this Johnston home. The last time we were here, we talked about siding. Today, we're talking about window installation.
That's right. We've got the Tyvek house wrap on the entire home, and now we're moving into window installation and all of our really critical waterproofing details.
Okay, and isn't the house usually waterproofed, I would think, by the siding?
Well, everybody thinks that siding keeps all the water out, and it keeps most of the water that's actually running down the side of your house out, but wind-driven water vapor is what we're worried about, and that gets through siding of all types. Normally, when we come to change windows in a home that is 15 or 20 years old, there's a little bit of rotten framing underneath the window, and that's because people just rely on these caulk joints between trim or siding and window to keep the water out. Well, those eventually fail, water gets in, sits there, stays wet, and your house gets rotten. So to avoid those problems, we use a product called Tyvek Flex Wrap. And what it is, it's a self-adhesive membrane. You peel the back off, it's real sticky, and it fits into the window opening. It lays on the sill and it lays on the jamb, and it's all one continuous piece here, so that any water that does get through the window lands on this, and it comes out on top of our Tyvek, which will then make it to the ground and not get into your wall cavity. So now that our Tyvek is installed and our sill flashing is installed, we're ready to set the window in the opening.
So Dave, you've nailed in the window now. What's the next step?
Well, the next step is we continue our waterproofing process. So we use a product called Tyvek Straight Flash. Again, it's a self-adhesive backing, and we seal over the top of the window flanges with this product. So this window is complete and ready for siding. So you see that we've got the straight flashing lapping over the bottom. We've actually got Tyvek tape then sealing the Tyvek to the straight flashing. The side straight flashing is underneath the top, so any water again that gets onto the surface of the Tyvek goes right out to the ground and causes no trouble.
So Dave, the window's been installed, the Tyvek is sealed, now we're talking about siding.
That's right, we've got all of our preliminary waterproofing done. The Tyvek is on, the joints are sealed, we've got our flashing in place, now we're ready for our finished siding product. On this house, we're using a Hardy Plank brand cement board lap siding. Looks like a traditional lap siding. It's very dense, it takes paint very well, lasts a long time. And another neat thing is you put the nails in the top of each piece, and then the next piece covers it up so there are no exposed nails.
So Dave, is this cement board too then?
We actually use for window trim, for corner boards, for fascia boards, we use a different composite material. It's called Miratec. And it's not cement board, but it is dense. It's got a lot of resins in it. It holds up very well.
So Dave, the siding's up, we've got the trim up. What seals the two together?
What seals the two together is a urethane sealant. It's caulking. Now, that's one of our good finish details because a bad caulking job makes the exterior of a house look terrible. You see big gobs hanging off and none of the lines are crisp. So we really do a nice job, take our time, and make every joint perfect, and that just makes the house look so much better.
Well, if we have viewers that are looking at this and saying, let's get on that project, let's get our siding done, how can they find you?
They can go to my website at hellandconstruction.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much. This has been fun to watch this step by step.
Thank you.